Then one night, this is a night that changed everything. I kid you not. My heart sank this night, bro. I was like, I'm in your state, kid. He gonna thumbs up the message.
Let's go. He's back. Yup. It's Oz the one. Yo, let the beat breathe a little, Play-Doh. Let the beat breathe a little, Play-Doh. Mike Grievous. Black Vegas Entertainment. Let's go.
What's poppin', YouTube? It's your girl T.onyce, and today we are here with a banger. We're here with a story time. Now, this is no regular shit. Now, I'm talking that this is like one of the most craziest things that you could ever I don't know what this was, but listen, this is a story time on how I got played, whatever you want to call it, how like I was a side chick. I don't know what I'm gonna name this title, but get y'all popcorns because this is some real entertaining real life shit. I can't make this up. This is my love life. And if y'all want to know, like, yo, why are you single, why are you not fucking with guys, like, this is why right here. I'm gonna tell y'all some shit that happened to me that just made my outlook on guys, like, I just don't like y'all. Like, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna say that it's just this one guy, because it wasn't just one guy. It's like a multiple string of guys. Like, I'm just finding all the wrong niggas, honestly. But yeah, without further ado, I want to go ahead and say, if you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. And while you're here, you might as well hit the subscribe button, join the family, because me and my family, we Gucci Gang lit for life. And if you join us, you could be Gucci Gang lit with us. It's that simple. And if you're not new, welcome back. So I fucks with you. But yeah, I've been wanting to film this story time for a minute. I don't know what I was waiting for. I guess I was waiting to see if Shorty was gonna come back into my life, but he's not. Because if he was, he would have. He hasn't, so therefore he ain't. I'm not doing this video to bash anybody. I'm just gonna share my story. Why? Because I'm a very open person about my past. I walk in my shame, honestly. It's just who I am. And if you guys could learn something from it or just find entertainment out of it, hey, by all means, let me be the example to you. I'm damn near half the example to half my friends and my family. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and be sure to punch that notification bell so you guys can be notified every time your girl posts a video. Without that being said, we're gonna hop right into this video. So I'm gonna call him Shorty. I met Shorty back in 2019, and I went on my best friend's family trip. Now, mind you, the way this happened, we was never even supposed to meet. We both was not supposed to be on this trip. Like, mind you, I'm 16 years old. This is back in 2019. So one night, me and my best friend, we like, yo, we like on a boat. I'm just getting out of a relationship, mind you. Like, but it was like a horrible breakup. I'm trying to forget about it. Like, I'm trying to be outside this summer. Not on a thought things, but I was just trying to be outside. Like, forget about it, like all that. So we on the cruise, like, yeah, we like, where the niggas at? Like, we over here like looking for guys. Like, we trying to have fun. We thought there was no cute guys on the boat, but later that night we just went exploring and stuff. We found a group of fire guys. Like, we ran downstairs, got dressed, went back up to the club. What's up? We ready to pop out. Let's talk. What's up? So she found who she wanted to talk to. He was cute or whatever. And then she was like, yo, you found yours? I'm like, nah, I'm looking. Mind you, I'm the type of person, I like a guy who's thicker than me. I don't want to say who's thick. Like, I like a thick guy. Like, I like to be playing with you, like, type shit. Like, I like poking him. But I don't know what it was. It was something about them bones that was just calling my name, caught my attention. So I ended up making my way over there. We didn't talk that day. I was just trying to get in his face, type shit. Like, I was just like, my presence. Like, I'm here. Like, I'm just like, you know, I'm hanging with your bros, so you can know, like, I'm just chilling type shit. Like, I'm with y'all though, but like, I'm looking at you. So we ended up talking later the next day. We started vibing throughout the whole trip. Everybody knew they was jacking it. If it's not me and Shorty and me, they knew. Every time we played Truth or Dare, they threw us in a dance together. They was just like, everybody knew. We was just jacking it. It was like, no doubt. Like, if anybody was gonna end up talking, it was gonna be us. We ended up kissing. We did a few days. Nothing crazy, but nothing like, you know. So that happened. We ended up keeping contact with each other. I have screenshots and stuff like that.
Half of me wants to just put it on blast. If you don't think I screenshot every single thing.
we got off the cruise, we started talking, and we ended up saying we was gonna take the best friend route, just because I lived in New York, he lived in Charlotte. So, and plus we're teenagers, there's no way that we're gonna be seeing each other, right? So we ended up taking the best friend route. Mind you, here's what happens next. We start talking on the phone, we start falling asleep on the phone. You know what happens when you fall asleep on the phone. You're gonna catch feelings regardless of what. You're gonna catch feelings. If you really like the person, you're gonna catch feelings. I ended up dropping all my hoes for shorty. Don't ask me why I did that shit. I dropped all my hoes because the conversations I was having with him, I wasn't having with none of them. And I didn't really care to talk to any of them. You know, you find that one guy who just like, damn, like I just want to talk to you. Like I want to, how was your day type shit. Like just tell me things. Like, you know, that's just how I felt. But it did take me time to get there. I'm not going to say, right, it just happened. No, because I wasn't really jacking it. Like he was the one who was more so like, oh, I want to see where this goes, but I can see us being together. And I'm not really thinking that. I'm like, yeah, like I can see us being together too, like type shit. Like, but whatever happens, happens. Because I'm like, you're there, I'm here, and this is like new territory. So I'm not really on it. So I ended up falling for shorty. Now I'm talking, y'all know how it is. It was just conversations, it was personality. It came to a point where the only person I wanted to talk to was him. For a certain point, like I felt like he was one of my best friends. Like I knew everything about him type shit. Like he made my heart pound. Like as soon as I got a text from him, it made my day. I would just smile. Like I would want, like the first thing I do when I wake up, I would check to see if shorty texted me. I even developed a stutter. I used to get so nervous when he called me. Like I couldn't talk to him. I don't even think he knows this, to be honest. Like to this day, he probably does not know this. I didn't tell him this. I used to stutter on the phone, and I never did this before. And after that, he would just be like, yo, you good? Like, what happened? Like, yo, but words to everything I love. This kid made me so nervous, and I don't know why, but he just made me so nervous. Like I really can't talk. Like I'm trying, the words are not coming out my mouth. Like I'm just like, I'm scared if I say the wrong thing, I might fuck up. You might think I'm dumb. Like I don't know. Like it was just mad things. But yeah, he just made me nervous. He made me happy. All these different emotions. So I'm not gonna drag that. That's how he made me feel. Let's fast forward to right before when COVID hits. COVID hit, you know, we fell out because he had told me, like when we talked about it, he was like, I offended him, basically. Now this is where I say I'm a very openly person. Like I'll just say anything, and I'll say some stupid stuff without thinking before I say it. So I asked him, I said, yo, is your dad in your life? I really genuinely wanted to know, like, bro, is your dad in your life? Because you talk about everybody but your dad. So what's the situation with that? He felt as though like I was coming at him like, oh, like he did something wrong, like he offended me, and it's like, bro, where's your father? Like he's not here to teach you type shit. That's probably how he took it. That's what he said he took it like. And then so he stopped talking to me for like a month. I kid y'all not, he stopped talking. And when I found out that's the reason it was, I was like, bro, like,
you a punk ass nigga, man. I don't fuck with no punks.
You could have just said that. Like it was not a part of my intention to offend you. Like my fault. Like okay, so now at that point it felt like, all right, now I gotta really watch what I say around you, because hold on, I like you, I don't want you to get offended. Like I don't want to offend you, but like this is just how I am. So that's when the stutter started developing. Like when I used to get so nervous, like I liked him, I wanted to be on the phone with him, but I didn't want to say the wrong thing. So every time he tried to get me to talk on the phone, I would just be like mad hesitant to talk and shit. Fast forward, now we talking. We staying up. We staying up to 8 o'clock in the morning talking, 7 o'clock in the morning talking. Not really caring. Like we just chilling. We getting to know each other. We joking around and all that. What happens? Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm not naive. I'm not all that. I might be a little delusional, but I'm not naive. I'm not gonna sit here and think that you're not out there doing what you're doing. Like I know you a god. Like that's what guys do. In my head, I'm not messing with guys, because why would I want to lead a guy on to me thinking that I like you? In reality, I have no intention to give it, because I already know who I want. I don't want none of them. I want you. So I'm gonna put my priority on you. I'm gonna focus on you. I'm not entertaining other guys. That's just how I am. So you get your experience, because when you come back, you know that you in this, we in this. There's no, yeah, you got everything you needed. You know, like you know, you in this. That's where I'm at. So I'm not really tripping. Like you go talk to girls, you could do whatever you want. So that's where I was at. I wasn't like, oh, damn, you talking to bitches. Like, no, you could talk to them. I don't care. Let me know. Don't leave me out of the loop. Because I understand you're gonna want to be with your bros, you're gonna want to go fuck some hoes. I understand you want to be a bird and fly to the streets and be what we New Yorkers like to call a fucking treat. I understand you young and you want to get your rocks off while you still can. Shorty started talking to females. I'm not tripping because he's talking. When he told me he started taking girls out on dates, now I'm feeling a little, okay, now you got my feelings involved. Like, I'm right here, like I'm here. Now I feel like they about to get a part of you that I never got. Like, we never been on a date. I know what happens. You're gonna want to be all touchy with a girl. You want to be feeling. You're gonna kiss her. You might start liking her. You might push me to the side. That's how I was feeling. So I'm like, you know what? I'm preparing myself. I'm a full back. I'm chilling. Like, I'm on a bench right now. I'm chilling. Like, I'm not doing no extra stuff. I'm not gonna be on your. I'm not gonna do none of that. I'm not the pick me girl. Don't know. If you gonna go do you're gonna find another girl. That's just how it is. You do that. Like, I don't give a fuck. But the thing was with him, he would do all that stuff, but then he'll come back. He'll talk to me like I'm his best friend. Then he'll be like flirting with me, like, you look mad good. Like when I felt like I'm about to lose interest, he'll throw a baby in there, like, baby, stop playing that. Whoa, don't call me that. You touching a nerve. Like, you about to get me, hold on. So that's what happened. And he started taking girls out on dates. I'm falling back. I'm not, because I know what's gonna happen. I'm about to get my heart broken right now. We 2 years in. One day he texted me, he was like, yo, I need you. Don't stop calling me at 12 o'clock. I was like, alright, say less. I got you. I'm over here thinking you need me pressuring. I've been waiting to curse a bitch out over you. Like, that's nothing. I got that in the bag. I called Shorty at 12 o'clock. I'm ringing his phone. Basically, he wanted me to wake him up for work type shit. So every night, the nights that he at work, he was basically texting me like, yo, can you do me a favor? Wake me up, da-da. Then at that point, I was just like, bro, because I was so shy, I couldn't call him. I had to work up the nerve to actually call him. Like, he would get my heart beating out my chest. Like, I kid y'all not, it was not normal. So I was like never calling him. He would always have to call me. But even when he did call me, my heart was just racing. So I'm over here like, you know what? This could be my shot to actually start calling Shorty. I said, yo, at this point, you ain't even gotta ask. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna call you. I know your work schedule now, so I'm just gonna start calling you. He was like, damn, okay. Like, yeah, okay. Like, yeah, I'm like that. Hold on. So now, I'm over here, I'm feeling happy. Like, I'm over here, I got status now. I got title. I'm relevant. Like, plus I got a one up on a girl. Hold on. That's right. I'm calling to wake our nigga up for work. I'm gonna be the first voice he hear when he wake up, bro. Hold on. She ain't got nothing on me. I'm loving life right now. Hold on. So I'm over here, you know, regular shit. I'm over here. I'm doing my job and shit. I'm doing a phenomenal job. I'm on time. Not a minute past 12 o'clock. I'm on my phone 11:59 dialing that motherfucker. Wake the fuck up. So I was doing it for a good minute. Then one night, this is a night that changed everything. I kid you not. My heart sank this night, bro. This is a regular day of work, you know. I'm over here like I'm not gonna be nervous. I can't be showing that nervous side of me. Like, bro, it's been 2 years. I'm really like, I'm in this, bro. Like, come on. I'm not nervous no more. Like, I'm calling you. I do this. This ain't nothing. I'm used to it. You want me to call you. You want me to wake you up for work, right? Boom. I remember the exact moment. Everything was happening. I'm in a room. I'm watching America's Next Top Model. I look at the phone. It's 11:58. I didn't set my alarm. I'm like, oh shit, hold on. I gotta call my man. He can't lose his job. Yo, I told everybody, get out the room. I'm about to call my mans. Turn the lights off. Fix my bonnet in the dark. Hold on. I'm gonna mock the conversation for y'all. I call Shorty. His phone ringing like dun 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 dun. Hello. I can't do a God voice. Just give me a second. I'm like, yeah, hello. Like, what's up? Like, you good? Like, you up? Get up. He like, yeah, I'm up. Thank you. Like, you gotta thank me. I love this shit. I'm over here. You ain't gotta thank me. You know I love this shit. But now, like, how'd you sleep? Like, what's up? Like, you good? He like, yeah, I slept good. We started talking. He was like, how's your day? Da da da. Boom. Right? Fast forward. He like, what time is it? I'm like, it's 12:08. This nigga. He gonna be like, oh shit, it's 12. My girl at a party. Like, ain't no way. Hold on. I'm in my head. Ain't no way. I'm the side chick right now. That don't even sound right. Like, I kid y'all not. I'm over here like, what the fuck? He did not just say that. Okay, I'm not gonna hold y'all. Ever since he started smoking that shit, he hasn't been thinking clearly. His judgment clouded. Like, clearly you just called me the side chick. Like, hold on. I'm over here like, I don't care what you talk. That's not smoking weed. That's smoking crack. That don't even make sense. So 1,000 thoughts in my head going on. I'm like, when the fuck did you think that she was important enough to get that title to? Let me just get this straight. We just handing that out to random ass hoes now? Is that what you telling me? Hey, hold on. That's your girl. Why the fuck isn't she calling you to wake you up for work? Okay, so wait, you mean to tell me that her shaking her behind at a party is more important than waking her man up for work? Really, shorty, that's the type of girl you want? But you know, I'm not gonna sweat that. You do you, bro. All these thoughts running in my head. Nothing coming out my mouth. I'm silent. He like, yo, you good? I'm like, nah, like, I'm straight. Like, my heart just broke that day. I'm like, my fault, like, I'm tired. Like, I'm over here dozing off and shit. He like, alright, but like, nah, thank you for waking me up and shit. Like, I'm like, yeah. Like, he's like, I'm gonna let you go to sleep. I'm like, yeah, alright, but banged it on him. That's the first night I ever banged it on a shorty in 2 years. I never hung up on a man. Hung up with him. I'm over here like, damn, like, hold on. He tweaking. Like, I'm not gonna, I don't have to sit you down and have the talk. Like, whatever you doing, listen. You ain't doing it right. You gotta sit shorty down, let her know that she not special. Cause you're making her feel like she's special when she not. And I'm special. Like, I'm over here like, think like, I have to have this talk with you. Cause you doing something off. You got me sprung. She got me sprung. I'm like, bro, like in my head, like, do I even wanna have this conversation or do I wanna just move on? Like, cause at that point I'm done with you. Like, if you really don't know I'm invested, like, in love with you. Damn, like, there's no way you don't know how I feel about you. So I'm like, oh my god, like, I'm gonna leave it. I'm not even gonna do all that. I'm just gonna fall back and start moving mad differently. So I stopped calling shorty to wake him up for work. At that point I was like, yo, fuck you in that job. Now, every phone call we had after that was basically him telling me like, oh, like how he's taking girls out on dates and shit, and he's like telling me like I should move on and shit. Like, but mind you, the conversations we was having, I wasn't like, oh, I'm into you, I fucking love you. No, I never said that shit a day in my life. Like, he just knew that I liked him, but it was never like, oh yeah, no, I'm gonna wait for you. No, none of that. He was like, nah, but like, did you find a guy in New York? I'm like, yo, bro, I'm not even, to be honest, I'm not even worried about guys right now. Like, I'm chilling, I'm doing me. And that's really what it was. Like, I really don't care. Like, I don't care to talk to no guy out here. Like, I'm not focused on that. Like, I love distance. I love just talking, like, all that stuff. Like, I'm getting to know you. It was different than anything that I've ever experienced. In certain ways, he just stood out, and this is really why I fucked with him. But he was just, like, trying to get me to move on. Like, I'm over here, like, bro, I'm not really worried about guys. Like, I'm focused on better things. He basically stopped talking to shorties because they was wild and they was doing some crazy stuff. One day I got news that I was supposed to be heading to, mind you, at the time he lived in Charlotte, but then he moved to Baltimore. So then it was like, but he kept going back from Baltimore to Charlotte, back to Baltimore to Charlotte, like damn near every month, every weekend. Like, he was just out there. So I had gotten news that I had booked a job in North Carolina. And I'm like, okay, well, do I want to tell him that I'm going out there? Because the way the conversations was going, like, I was damn near feeling mad weird about the situations. I was feeling mad shaky. I was just like, it wasn't the same. Like, I didn't want to tell him that I prolonged it. I waited till like February to tell him that I was going out there. And I was supposed to be going out there in March, and I told him in February I was going out there, which is ample time. And I said to him, I was like, yo, like, listen, like, we was on the phone and he was talking about how he just stopped talking to one of his hoes. And I was just like, listen, like, I'm supposed to be out in North Carolina next month, like towards the end of the month. I said, like, if you want to see me, like, now's the chance. So he sounded scared. Like, I'm not gonna hold you, he sounded mad scared. He was just basically like, yeah, we'll see what happens. Say shit like, okay, like, I'm not, after you, like, you say some shit like that, I'm not bringing it up. Like, next month, March comes. I'm on the phone with my best friend. She's like, yo, Tanaya, when was you supposed to be going to Charlotte? I'm like, this weekend. She was like, did you tell shorty? I'm like, yeah, I told him about a month ago. She was like, girl. She was like, if you don't call that man and tell him you remind him. I'm like, nah, he don't want to see me. She's like, what are you talking about? I said, bro, I told him a month ago. He never brought it up again. You don't forget some type of information. Like, I don't care what you're saying. He don't want to see me. I'm not gonna make it seem like, oh, I'm desperate, I'm trying to see you type shit. Like, if you don't want to see me, I don't want to see you. That's just how it is. So she was basically like, she basically convinced me. She was like, bro, I know you. You'll be like, oh, what if I should have told him, I should have reminded him, da da da. And she was like, just because I know the type of person he is, he'd probably be like, oh, like, you should have reminded me, I forgot. She was like, if it's gonna be over let it be over. It's better you finding out now than you dragging it on for some more. So I'm like, all right, you're right. I ended up texting him. I was like, listen, I'm just like, when's the next time you're gonna be out here? Like, I'm remind you, like, I'm gonna be out here this weekend if you wanna link. Like, now's the time. That's what happened. He was like, I'm gonna let you know. We ended up being on the phone later that night. I was supposed to be going out there Friday. He tells me, he's like, yeah, but now I'm supposed to be out there Wednesday. Okay? Remember that. He's going out there Wednesday, I'm going out there Friday. In my head, I'm just thinking, like, listen, we gonna link. That's just, why would you tell me some shit like that if you have no intentions on seeing me? That's just in my head. So I'm over here now, I'm ecstatic. You know, I'm getting ready. I'm over here just in case I'm prepared for anything. I went to go get a wax, got my hair done, nails, eyebrows, and I got everything done. I'm over here I picked out 3 outfits. I'm over here like, yo, dad, how I look? Like, I look like I could go out there and pull a nigga. He like, you look good, you look good, you look straight. I'm like, just chilling, just make sure. I'm asking everybody, they're like, yeah, pack that. I'm on the phone with one of my god friends. I'm on the phone with him. And he's wishing me good luck on the job and shit. I'm like, yo, bro, like, I gotta tell you something. Like, I might be seeing Shorty while I'm out there. He was like, what are you talking about? Like, he's like, Shorty? Like, I'm like, Shorty, bro. He like, stop lying. I'm like, nah. Like, he's like, are you sure? I'm like, nah, like, I think so. He's like, what do you mean you think so? Like, I don't know, because he said it, like, he said this and the third, I said this and the third, but like, we gonna see what happens. He tried to tell me to text Shorty, which I probably should have texted him. I'm like, I'm not gonna text him until I'm inside his state. I got to his state, I waited for everybody to fall asleep. I'm by myself before I send this text message. I wanna be alone. Just in case shit go left. I'm not good with handling my emotions in front of people. So I texted him. I have the screenshot. I was like, I'm in your state, kid. He gonna thumbs up the message. I'm like, the fuck? Let me be more clear. What's the moves? He's like, what you on? Now correct me if I'm wrong. What you on in New York means what type of time are you, like, what you want? Like, I'm trying to, that's what it means in New York. I guess he meant it a different way. I was like, you know, like, I really don't care. I just want to be next to you type shit. Like, we could do whatever. He was like, my flight leave at 6. I know you're not that ass right now. Hold on. You about to get me fucked. I mean, you about to. Why would you? I'm over here like, you mean to tell me your flight leave to go back to Baltimore at 6:30? Mind you, it's 3 o'clock. I know we're not linking because you got to be on the plane by 6. So I'm over here like, yo, there ain't no way. Hold on. I'm confused. I showed my brother like, yo, bro, I'm not tweaking. What does this mean? He was like, yo, nah, he dead just did that. I'm like, all right, so I'm just making sure. He was like, nah, like, I'm like, okay. He's like, you good? I said, yeah, I'm straight. I'm chilling. Another one bites the dust. I'm putting on the biggest front. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm like fuck. I'm fucking tight. So I'm like, I know I'm about to hear it. Like, I'm about to, I don't want to, my parents. My mom wake up. She's like, what's happening? Are you going to see him? I'm like, nah, he had a family emergency. Sure, he had to fly back to Baltimore. Da da da. And she's like, damn, I'm going to tell her the truth. I'm not going to tell her right now, though, because I don't want to hear it. I'm like, whatever, I don't care what y'all do. Nobody tell my dad. Like, I can handle a lot of things. Getting played in front of my dad's not one of them. Because I was like, I'm the only one of his kids who was really, like, out there, like, before I used to have a rack of hoes. Like, I was out there really doing my thing. I couldn't let him know that I got played. That's just embarrassing. So I was like, nobody tell my dad. Boom. The next day I'm on set. I'm over here in a bad mood. I gotta put it aside because that's not why I'm out here type shit. I get a phone call while I'm on break. He like, where you at? I'm like, I'm on set. Why? He's like, I missed my flight. Hold on. Right? He said, I missed my flight. Your flight was yesterday at 6:30. You missed that shit. Why am I just now getting a call? Let's just get that shit. Why am I just now getting a call? You missed that shit yesterday at 6:30. Alright, but you know what? Continue. He's like, I missed my flight, but I was just gonna see if you wanted to chill. Like, what's up? What time you finished? Da, da, da. I'm like, I can't talk right now, but like, I wanna, like, we can make this happen. Like, I'm gonna text you. And he's like, yeah, call me when you get back to the hotel. Boom. Now I'm ecstatic. We leave, right? All of a sudden, they want to stop at the supermarket. Fuck yeah, I want to stop at the supermarket for? We here for one more day. Like, I'm up here like, yo, bro, I don't care what y'all gotta do. Y'all need to hurry up. I'm like, I gotta take a I ain't gotta take a They don't know this. My man just called. He wanna see me. Like, y'all need to hurry up. Like, so we ended up getting back to the hotel around 7-ish, like 8-ish. I hit Shorty line. I make sure I'm alone. That phone call rang out 3 times. On speakerphone right to my ear. Like, I'm not missing no. I'm over here like, you know. It It rang out 3 times. Decline. Okay. Now I know your phone not on do not disturb. I know your phone's not off. I know your phone's not dead because it rang 3 times and then it declined. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna give it 30 minutes. I'm waiting for a text. 30 minutes pass, no text. I'm gonna give it an hour. Hour pass, no text. 2 hours pass, no text. 3 hours. Yeah, I ain't getting that fucking text. I'm over there heated, bro. I'm in my head, I'm not gonna cry until I get back into New York. Next day, I had to go to with my dad to take my little brother to the Sky Zone. I'm in a car with him. This is the last person I wanna be around right now. He started tapping me. I'm like, now I gotta talk. I'm like, yeah. He like, so what happened? I thought you was supposed to be Lincoln Shorty. I'm like, nah, like, Shorty tweaking. He like, what you mean? I'm like, yeah, he tweaking. He was like, he flew all the way out to tweak. I'm like, I guess so, like apparently. He's like, wow. I was like, yeah. He was like, I was like, you good? He was like, yeah. I'm like, all right, I'm about to go look back out the window. I'm over here sitting in the car. I'm sitting in the car for about 3-4 hours. I get a text message from him. And he sent me one of his songs. And he was like, you fuck with this with a black heart. But the last thing you want me doing is writing a song right now. But I'm not the type of person to leave and they're going to deliver. I'm not rhyming like that. But I will be petty and double tap. I will like your message just like how you liked my shit when I said I was in your state. That's what I did. Liked it. He got tight. I got back to New York. Word to everything I love. As soon as that house was black, dark, I started crying my ass to sleep. Like I was in there. It to the point where it was like I didn't want to. I had the only attitude. I was snapping at every little thing. As soon as somebody mentioned his name, I would go off. Like I would start bark. Like I don't care. Like nobody wanted to be around me. Like I had the hoodie on, beanie on, Meeks out, like black. I was not coming outside to eat until everybody was gone. I didn't want nobody to see me crying, like puffy. Like I was just going through it. 2 months passed. He finally reaches out.